between the experience and players. Well, talking of Kevin at St. Helens, he obviously has some idea. What's your thoughts on this, Kevin?
Well, I would just like to say that I will not step foot near that ground again unless the board and Eric Hughes resign, because they are absolutely pathetic, a lot of them. They've no future at all at the club. They're not bothered. They're quite happy to stay in the middle of the table and do nothing. I mean, we had David Howes at Saints, who brought loads of money into the club and was doing really well, and the board got absolutely terrified that they were going to lose the places on the board. So then they brought back Eric Hughes, who is just a yes man, and he should go, Eric Hughes, and we should have Hanley back. And I won't go near that ground until Hughes and the board go.
Well, Kevin, that's pretty strong stuff, and I mean, especially with the fact that Eric Hughes was actually sacked, wasn't he, from St. Helens many years ago, came back as the team manager now. But you can't really blame just one man, Eric Hughes.
No, I'm not just blaming Eric Hughes, I'm blaming the board. Over the years, they've done so many bad mistakes over the Conley affair, Shelford affair. The board at Saints have no money. One's a teacher and one's just no money at all. And they're quite happy in their own little clique. They don't want anybody on the board with money.
Well, the big problem there was that a couple of years ago when David Howes was there, in fact, the players had to take a reduction in their win bonus. It created a lot of confusion up there amongst the players, I can tell you.
Yeah, but he brought the crowds back, and he brought money into the club, and now we've got Eric Hughes, and nobody knows what he does at Saints, apart from just cause one disaster after another. He's a walking disaster, Eric Hughes, and him and the board should all resign, and I won't go near that ground.
And are you just one of many up there? I mean, you obviously...
Everyone, I'd say 99% support Hanley, and everybody else want Hughes. And I advise people either to stay away, or if you go on Sunday, protest. Start a protest, that's what we should do.
OK, Kevin, you've got your point of view. Call us now on 08700 40 50 60. Helens, what's your view, Chris?
Hi, mate, good programme.
Thank you very much indeed. Are you against the board, or do you want to see the end of Ellery Hanley?
No, Ellery should stay, right? I'd say 99.9% of the fans are behind the bloke, yeah, definitely. We hated him when he was a player, but he's doing a good job now. That forward pass he gives a good way at Old Trafford in the semi-final.
Well, we're talking about the past now, and I think what we wanted to talk about now is do they have a future at Knowsley Road? I mean, the last caller there made quite a few inferences in regards, especially with David Howes. Now, one of the best administrators we've had in this game. Of course, they've lost him from St. Helens, doing a fine job at Leeds.
He was doing a brilliant job at St. Helens, but Eric Hughes come right, caused problems, you know what I mean? It just causes problems wherever he goes. And the board at St. Helens, we've had these problems for the last 30 years. I've been a season ticket holder for 20 years, right? If Ellery Hanley goes, I will be burning my season tickets on Sunday.
Well, Chris, I can understand that, and I can sense that there is a lot of problems up there. Now, would you really want to sort of get rid of the board ad hoc? That's it, final. So you can't just get rid of them all in one go.
Stevo, the trouble is with the board at St. Helens is they're so amateurish, right? Brett Goldspink, right, he went to Wigan. Saints never even offered him a contract. He was waiting for Saints to come to him. OK, he's not playing for Wigan at the moment, but he was waiting to be offered a contract. Wigan come in for him. He was just hanging around, you know what I mean? It's happened. Did that Conley go? It's happened with Verdi. Yeah, Jonathan Davis up there, years ago, let him go. Yestin Alice was up there, let him go. You know what I mean?
Well, I can understand that, Chris, but they have bought some very good players. But, I mean, you can't have your coach walking around and saying, you know, that the board, well, they're ignorant, and, I mean, it's really not something you'd say to the people who are paying your wages.
Yeah, but that's the trouble with the St. Helens board. They just want yes man, and they've got a yes man in Eric Hughes. That's what they'd love to see back in the position of coach. You know what I mean?
Well, you obviously haven't got a yes man in Ellery Hanley.
Well, that's it, and good luck to Ellery, you know what I mean? We're all behind him, definitely.
Let's bring Steele Racheless in here. Steele, Helens, Andy, what's your point of view?
Good evening, Stevo. First of all, I'd just like to say, totally behind Mr. Hanley. I've got total respect for the man. And at the end of the day, people have fought in world wars so you could have freedom of speech. And all he's done, to be fair, is give his opinion on a situation that he found disappointing regards Moana and McCracken. The reception he got at Sheffield, because I'm a big Saints fan home and away, was absolutely amazing.
But Andy, there is ways and means of putting forward your point, and I don't think calling your men that pay your whack ignorant would help the cause. Remember, it is the same board of directors that had the courage to go out to Australia and entice this same man, Ellery Hanley. What has gone wrong? Something must have gone wrong between them.
Well, it's the same board who tried to sign Adrian Shelford on a bag of chip paper, took Wigan to court, and the judge took 2 weeks to stop laughing at us. I mean, they've done so many unprofessional things over the years. I'd like to correct Dennis Wettle on a few things as well. He's never a man to have a go at the club or Eric Hughes, and he's saying Hanley's only started coming out with these statements since we lost. Well, that's actually factually incorrect, because the Adamson saga, if you remember, blew up in the press in the middle of the winning streak. So I don't believe it, and all these people doubting his integrity, saying there's an hidden agenda, this, that and the other. You know, I don't doubt his character for one moment. I think he's just come out, he's been totally honest, and as a fan, that is what this club has needed. They finally got someone.
So Andy, very quickly, you honestly feel that the board should back down?
I think the board should back down, go, take Eric Hughes with them, and you can be chief executive, mate.
Well, it sounds easy. Let's hope they can pay with the money. Call us now on 08700 40 50 60.